You know what? Fuck them. They don't get to watch us today.
And it's like, and we're live, just as you say, fuck them.
I think.
Maybe that'll be our thing. We abuse our fans.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're up and running now. All right. So, due to a last-minute player cancellation, we have. I mean, you know, we don't know the circumstances, but we're literally just throwing together a game out of nowhere, and
come watch the train wreck with us.
The rules don't matter, and you know, it's
the perviest game of Who's Line that you've ever witnessed.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, in the last 30 minutes, I threw together some scenes and some bad guys, and we're just gonna do whatever it is we're gonna do.
Don't disappoint
I'm gonna
me.
fuck them.
I was gonna say, don't disappoint me with the most ridiculous characters.
Surprisingly, the character I have has nothing to do with fucking this time.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be, so I had to take up the mantle.
Yeah,
someone's gotta have sex with everything.
All right, cool. Tell me about your characters.
No horny D this time. Sorry, guys.
Danny, what's your character?
My character is Gonli the Brutal. He is a elven monk who's 155, 6 foot tall, and he's a monk of vice instead of virtue.
Cool. Amanda, what's your character?
Io the Mothfolk Beguiler. She's yellow and red. She looks like half moth, half woman. Most Io moths, but they're just full Io moths, live for about 1 to 2 weeks. She's 127.
Wow.
Doesn't know what happened, doesn't know how that happened, but that's how that goes.
Is that in moth years? It's been like 5 days.
Yes,
5 minutes, yeah.
I have lived for millennia!
Right,
you know what? Take it, run with it. If you want her to say that she's been living for 5 minutes, we'll make her die by the end of the game. I don't give a shit.
I don't. Whatever you want to do, fine. But maybe there'll be jokes cracked about it. Who knows?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Let's make it fun.
Joel, what's your character?
My character is a swashbuckler / AKA pirate.
Cool.
His name is
Pirate.
Smee.
Nice.
I like that name. I don't know why.
I didn't plan any of this on the water, so here we go.
That's good. Well, he was abducted when he was a child and taken to a planet of water, and he wanted to grow up, so he ran away with the adults, and he became a terrible, terrible human being.
Oh, okay.
All I want to see is that he has one of those cheap Fisher Price, like, you know, pirate ships, like, suspended onto him with wheels. I want to see that.
Well, he doesn't have that. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Disappointed.
So,
that's all you get, Mike.
James, tell me about your character.
My name's Jerry, and I enjoy fishing a lot. And from fishing, I got really strong because that's all I did.
Fishing with no water. All
like,
water-themed things.
Like just one
and
arm or both
his
arms?
daughter's husband's, you know, that's...
No, not like really strong. But like, I'm a wizard, so.
Jerry
really
the fishing wizard?
Yes, Jerry the fishing wizard.
Cool.
This is great.
All right. Cool. You guys are all in a severe amount of debt to the
that makes sense.
The demon lord Beelzebub, and that's something you all have in common. Whatever else you have in common, I don't know. They don't care.
He's just mad I changed the lock.
I want to tell you what I wrote for bonds for them anyways.
Sure, go ahead.
First, I'd fuck Io. Second, I'd fuck Smee. Third, I'd let Jerry fuck me.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you guys, like I said, are all. Does anyone else want to do any bonds? Is that something you want to do?
No, I'm good.
I'm not sure yet.
Cool.
That,
all right.
You know
so
what?
said,
Let's not.
You're all. I said in deep debt with.
I'm really glad I didn't choose anything bond based because there's actually.
My peg leg got stuck in Gonli one time.
And
I had to pull it out.
And you're all
That's my bond.
you're all just like hanging out, you know, in the forest, drinking some like toilet wine because you can't afford anything in an inn. And you're all just complaining about your debt to the demon lord.
And I spilled bioluminescence on me one time, and Io wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah. But we're gonna step away from what you guys are doing real quick. So in the real world,
I get distracted by shiny lights.
there's
Me
this
and Jerry fish all the time.
no, there's
No pirates.
in the real world there's this guy named Brad, and Brad is he writes code for a low-level video game company, and he was working real late one night, and when he left work, he had been up for over 48 hours, getting, you know, sleepy, stumbling around, and what happens is he walks out in the street, and he gets hit by a truck.
That looks like a very female character, because apparently Brad has a dump truck in the back. Like,
It's a cape.
is it?
Yeah, it's a cape. It's flowing. You see the flowing
I
cape?
see a hip curve.
I thought you
No.
said cake at first.
No,
I was
he's
like,
got
damn.
cake.
Yeah, he's got
Hey,
That's right.
That's what I said. He's got that dump truck. Yeah.
I was like, what?
So yeah, man, Brad gets hit by a truck, and then he gets
I'd
like,
fuck that truck.
yeah, and then when Brad wakes
Wait,
up,
it's got headlights on it, so you know Io.
when Brad wakes up, he wakes up in this sort of cartoonish fantasy world, and you guys are all just standing around him like, who the F is this guy? Maybe you're poking him with a stick. So you see Brad on the
I'm pulling
ground.
his pants down.
I poke him with my peg leg.
Cool. So when you start pulling his pants down, Brad's like, "Hey, whoa, 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 keep going." He's like, "Wait, stop. Who are you?"
Nothing to see here. Go back to sleep.
He says, "I don't think I can do that. Where? Am I dreaming? What's going on?"
I want your pants. I'm taking
There
them.
you are.
He says, "No. These are my pants. I need them."
No, you don't need them.
Are you gonna try to forcefully take them away from him?
Yes.
Or roll strength?
That's one.
You managed to get away from him, but you kind of ripped him a little bit. So now there's like a hole in
Now they're
the
trendy.
seat of the pants, but you get them.
I'm now over them and toss them behind me. I don't want ripped goods.
Can I roll discern realities on something bright and shiny?
Sure.
I wander off to find the source.
Yeah. I mean, you
Jeez, this is great.
you start inspecting the thing that is bright and shiny, and when you finally uncover it, it's I don't know what it is that you tell me. I don't give a crap.
So I throw something weird out. Tell me what it is.
Chocolate.
It's a bad dragon. All right, cool.
Oh.
I didn't know they had glow in the dark ones, so whatever.
I'm gonna need that when you're done.
They do now.
So you find an oddly shaped dragon head, and it's shiny and metallic.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. Nobody Google that.
And it says bad dragon on the side. Yeah. And
Can I loot it?
yeah, you can put it in your pocket. Whatever.
It shoots light out the top.
Okay, all right.
So meanwhile, Brad's
Mysterious
over there
moth
like,
sex toy.
What? Why am I here? And then suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, this thing pops up. Yeah, uploading.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Cool.
Yeah,
That has watermarks on it.
yeah. I had 30 minutes.
I now want the magic wand.
Yeah. So this guy pops up and he's like, the hero has arrived. And
Yeah, I start polishing my peg leg.
like, you are the vassals to the hero. You've come to destroy the great demon Beelzebub and forgive the debt of the land. This hero
Yo, you got any cash?
He says, no, hush, hush. I'm delivering.
Fuck you.
I'm delivering the quest. Okay. He says, now, as I said.
Actually, begins sifting through the pants again, just in
kind
case
of
he had a
moth are
wallet
you?
on him.
He says, great hero, Brad. Will you save this kingdom? And Brad's like, what's in it for me? And he's like, if you save this kingdom, I will return you to your land as CEO of your company. And Brad's like, I don't know, CEO sounds like a lot of hassle. And the fairy's like, fine. I'll give you $1 billion in your own space rocket.
I'm at your service.
And Brad's like, okay, all right, yeah.
Gunley's like, only if it's shaped like a penis.
And he says, so, hey, I've seen shows like this before. Like, what cool powers do I get? And he says, you get the power to be a hero. These are your power right here. Feast upon your great allies. And he gestures to you guys.
I get
As
half,
I'm
right?
polishing my peg leg. Yeah.
I asked the fairy what kind of moth he is.
Kind of
I
fish you
am not a
want.
moth. I am the great fairy Jeff.
Hey Jeff, you want to fuck?
He says, maybe later, after the quest.
Right.
He says, you complete the quest, and I'll show you how this wand is used.
I throw up on the ground.
He says also,
I pull out the mysterious item that I found and I go, is this also a wand?
he says, yes,
Yes,
that
it
is
is.
the great bad dragon wand. It shall grant you great power at your time of most need. You only need insert it.
You need to sit on it.
I was just like, do you plug it into the wall? Does it take batteries? Stop just kidding.
He says it thrives on the magical power of the insides.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm done.
He says, and now I shall bestow upon you all great gifts. And he like poops you all with a wand, and you kind of like sparkle a little bit. He says, there, now you are sparkle, and everyone will know that you're heroes. Now, go kill the demon lord and forgive our debt.
My crotch is making a tick-tocking noise.
And Brad's like, all right, so hey guys, my name is Brad, and I guess I'm the hero. It's a pleasure to
Yeah,
meet you all.
don't care. I get half of that money though, right?
Sure. I don't. Why not?
Cool.
I guess. So let's go kill this demon lord guy. Which way do we go? Do you guys know where the guy's house is?
I can tell you where his house is, but I can't tell you why I know. So anyway.
I can also tell you where the house is, and I'll tell you why I know. I fucked the demon lord.
Yeah.
Give him a high five.
Paying your debt off in installments, I see.
Whatever.
Yes, he's making the installments.
Yeah.
He's kind of shiny.
Yeah. So so you guys start leading towards the demon lord's house, and the demon lord lives in a nice suburban residential area, and as soon as you arrive in town,
Oh, I see Barbara got the Hell Mansion.
yeah. So you arrive in town, and while you guys are walking, Brad's like, so what's this place all about? It seems very cartoony. You guys don't know what cartoons are.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Well, the colors are really vibrant, and everything's sort of just like soft and rounded.
Yeah, you got any food on you?
You're soft and
Starving.
rounded.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's
sure.
like, hey. That's uncalled for. He says, oh look, there's some shiny light over there.
Okay, let me go see if I can find the light. I can find the light.
It's the
What do I
sun.
find, guys?
It's the sun. You find the sun. There it is.
I guess I
So,
shouldn't walk too close to that, but you know.
As you guys are walking along, you suddenly hear a voice, and it says, actually, it doesn't say anything. You just feel like an overwhelming presence that you're being like targeted, and so you sort of look off to your side, and I upload a picture.
When I feel this presence, I just shout out loud, "Hey, go fuck yourself!"
And you see this guy, and he's just like pointing at you.
Go fuck yourself.
We meet again.
And he's like shaking his fist and just staring at you. Does somebody want to roll a discern realities?
Yeah. Wow, you can find the sun, but I have no idea who this is.
Yeah.
Even though I have said we meet again.
Cool.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
Because you fucked him.
So you hear a chuckle and a guy approaching, and you hear a well, look at there. Oh, my cat is like knocking over the monitor. Everyone say hello to the bad kitty.
Aww,
Hello, bad kitty.
Gremlin. Aww.
Kind of looked like he was going to attack you there for a second.
Probably. Because I removed it from its perch. So yeah, you hear your footsteps, and then you hear, well, if it isn't, is your name Gon Lee?
Yes.
Okay. If it isn't Gon Lee, and look, there's Io, and Smee, and Jerry. You're all late on your payments.
Man,
Beelzebub wants his cut. And so you see,
Beelzebub's a bitch.
Shut up. You know I'm better than you.
so you see this guy walk up.
That guy's a bitch.
Yeah, and he's got a little machete on his back there, and he says,
He kind of does look like a demon fuckboy.
he says, "Are you ready to pay up, or are we going to do this the hard way?"
Hey, can I have your shoes?
He says, "No.
I'm gonna take your shoes.
You can pay your debt. It's what you can do."
I thought you were gonna take his pants.
I'm gonna take your shoes. I'm just doing different random vices throughout this whole thing.
Yeah.
I've got a thing called Duelist. It's part of my race.
Okay.
And it says when I analyze opponent for a few seconds, I get to ask you what is their weak spot, and you must tell me honestly.
Okay. Is there like a rule for
What's
that?
his weak spot, Mike? Nope.
Oh.
It's part of my race trait.
Okay. It's his dick.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
I look over at Gong Li and I go, dude, I'm pretty sure this dude's weak spot's his dick.
Did you say what?
Yeah.
What'd you
Yeah,
say,
no, that
Dick?
makes sense.
You say Dick. I immediately cast Fireball as Dick. That's
Yeah,
a
Dick.
10.
You're casting Fireball? What?
Immediately.
Mike's not paying attention as Hellcat's fucking just shut up.
Immediately.
Yeah, roll for it.
Penis. Oh, I did. It's a
Okay.
10.
Yeah, roll
And
for it.
since it was a
Roll
10,
some damage.
that is an empowered Fireball of double damage.
All right. I actually have to give these people HP.
Yeah. Oh, now you're gonna have to give him HP. That's another 2d6. Yeah, that's 10 damage coming at your boy.
Yeah. It described to me the crotch fire. Are
I'll
you
hold
releasing
out.
it from your fingers, your head, your eyes? It's coming out of your ear.
I'm still a wizard.
So
I still carry. I pull out the fishing rod and I cast it through the fishing rod.
all right, yeah. So is it like Roman candle style? Like,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, it hits him in the crotch area, knocks him back. He falls to the ground. As soon as he falls to the ground, he says, "Oh, why would henchman come forth?" And then there's gonna be more loading. So
While that happens, I would like to cast Look Into My Eyes. Never mind.
on who? Oh yeah.
On nobody.
On nobody. Aw.
I'm gonna start taking
Are
his
there
shoes.
more than one of them, or is
Yeah, there's more than one.
oh, just fucking 3 of them? Great.
Yeah, so these like crazy little bears just like jump out from behind the bushes and the houses and the whatnots. They're all like the this one over here is like
Ew. No, thank you.
This guy over
Shut
here,
up, Bill.
This guy over here is just like heavy breathing. And the pink one, she's all like.
These things are all creepy. Wow.
So I'm gonna start taking that guy's shoes off of him.
This guy?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll Defy Danger to get to him because these guys have just like jumped out, you know. From around.
No, I'm gonna let him try to attack me.
Okay, well he's not attacking you yet, but okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start trying to take his shoes off.
But he's not. You have to take his shoes off. You have to be around him.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So you
So
can get to
he's
him.
nowhere near us. He's just like standing like 20 feet away.
He got blasted back in the crotch by the fireball.
Ah, I didn't realize he got blasted backwards. Okay. So then I'm gonna go to him and start taking his shoes.
Roll Defy Danger.
On Dex,
Yeah.
7.
Okay. So I guess are you walking, running? How are you getting by these bears?
Walking.
Okay. So yeah, they're slashing at you, and you just take some minimal damage as you walk by them. So 5 damage because the dice gods hate you. But you do manage to get past them, and you get to this guy, and he's scrambling to his feet, and you want to try to take his shoes off. Do you want to do it by force or by dexterity? How do you want to take his shoes off?
I'm just going down there and taking his shoes off.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be fast about it or anything. I'm untying them and making sure I don't break them.
Then you're being forceful, I guess, to try and hold him down while it's happening.
No, I'm just taking them off.
Okay, well then roll on something. I don't know. Pick a stat. I don't care.
Quick stat, any stat.
Plus 10. Okay, got it. You get it.
Well, I'll roll on Dex for that, I guess. 13.
Yeah, you get his shoes. Yeah.
I'm not trying to dodge anything, by the way.
Yeah, you get his shoes, and he sort of like scrambles back, and he's just wearing his socks, and he's like starts swinging his sword. He's not hitting you, but he's just like kind of like back, you know.
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Meanwhile, what is Io doing?
Oh, I thought I already tried that. Remember, I tried to look in their eyes and it didn't work.
Then Smee, what's up?
Smee is going to use hack and slash.
Okay, you get all those abilities. Hack and slash, what you going with?
Yeah, I have a lot of abilities, but see, all my abilities are secondary.
Okay.
Like, you'll see.
All right.
So I use hack and slash.
Yeah, do it.
And what's hack and slash on?
That's usually strength, but for pirate you can do it on Dex if you want, I guess. Because pirate's kind of like a ranger or a thief.
That is pretty much what it's set up like. Alright, so that's an 8.
Okay, who are you hack and slashing?
I'm gonna hack and slash the red hoodie fuck.
Okay, so here again, he's like at the back of the group.
Yep.
So you
know.
you need to defy danger to get past the other ones.
Yeah, that's fine. Defy danger on Dex.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, that's happening.
Yeah. So you slip by the other ones.
I'm going to use something called you drop something.
Okay.
And it says when you attack someone with a one-handed weapon, which I am, you may sacrifice your damage roll to knock a piece of equipment or article of clothing from the NPC.
Okay.
I'm going to knock his pants off.
All right, cool.
You just get de-shoed, pants are off. He's
Like-
DTF now.
Like completely off or around his ankles?
No, completely the fuck off.
Okay. How are you doing that? Just out of curiosity.
Because I'm dexterous as fuck, I'm going to trip him and just one flourishing move, just whop, pull right off.
All right, cool. Yeah, you trip him and you rip his pants right off, and he's wearing tidy whities. When he calls, he's like, what are you doing? Ah! It's not cool. It's not cool, man. And he's sort of like covering his bits with one hand, and he's swinging his sword with the other. And he does manage to sort of catch you a little bit with the sword as he's swinging. And so you suffer 2 damage as he sort of grazes you with his sword. Meanwhile, what's
0 damage.
Yeah. Now what's Io doing?
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to look in the eyes again.
Whose eyes?
Pantsless Wonder Boy.
Okay, so
Hold on. Hear me out. All right.
Right. So he's on the ground again, right? So
That's
to
fine.
look in his
No
eyes,
pants.
you've got to like walk over to him, peer over top of him, and stare down into his eyes, right? This is the position you have to get in to like do this move, right?
Okay.
So you'll
Roll on decks.
you'll have to defy danger to get past all the dang bears to do this.
Okay. The only reason I want to do this is because like I have a plan
That's
because
fine.
we know his weak point. Okay. So what am I rolling on now?
Roll on dex to get past the bears.
All right.
Can I help her get past the bears?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I get past the bears.
Yeah, okay. I guess it won't matter if I help.
Yeah. So well, now you don't get past them unscathed though, right?
That's fine.
So as you're like trying to get past these bears, and they're now closing in on his position, right? They're surrounding him because you were all going to him. The one pink bear like kicks you in the back, and you stumble forward a little bit, and you take 5 damage as you stumble forward, having been kicked in the back. But you do manage to get over top of the guy in the red hood. So now make your roll for whatever you're doing.
Oh, I already did.
Okay. What was that?
That was a 13.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And then so what are we doing? What's happening?
Okay, so most of my abilities have to do with the look into my eyes.
Okay.
So how clumsy of you allows me to actually make them do harm to themselves, and hypnotic degree allows basically increases the amount of words that I can use for this spell. But I don't have to increase the words because the only thing I'm going to look and direct him to do is unalive your penis.
Okay. So, and
I don't know if you need me to reword it. I have all the words in place. I did a 13. Basically, tell him to just rip his dick off.
right. Okay.
So he's basically going to be rolling damage on his own genitals.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I mean,
I love it.
he takes
Double damage too.
He feels a
weak
compulsion
spot.
to tug and have sex with himself, but
Hard.
he just goes a little too hard.
Yeah. He grabs it with one hand and like pulls it up and grabs the sword with the other hand and rolls his full damage on it. 3. So
You suck at sabukuing your own genitals.
he swipes and he gets about halfway through, and then the pain overwhelms him and he like draws back, and so now it's just sort of hanging on by like half of its meat, and he is bleeding profusely all over the place. You certainly will get a considerable amount of advantage if you keep attacking him.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Sure. Because why not? Jerry, what's happening, Jerry?
Things he doesn't want to talk about ever.
Well, I'm just gonna cast. Jeez. I guess I'm gonna cast Fireball on the one that's like dangling meat, man.
Ever watch a man that cuts his own dick off? That's what just happened.
That's cool. Roll for it.
Yeah. Well, that's happening all day, and we're just gonna double the Fireball damage on it.
Okay.
Crazy.
Matter of fact, give me a second before that happens. Because there's something else that happens. Actually, when that happens, that counts there. And it where did it go? Okay, maybe it didn't. No, there it is. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. What did that roll? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just double the damage of whatever this rolls, yeah. Yeah, he'd be dead, man. And he got a fiery dick.
Yeah, and so are you firing this at his crotch region again?
Yes,
Okay,
directly at his crotch
Yeah.
region.
So yeah, literally just blows a hole in his pelvis, so that nothing's left, and his eyes go sort of white, and his head rolls back, and he just goes limp on the ground. And
I'm taking his coat.
Can I get everyone just to roll Defy Danger with your decks?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
Sure.
I don't dodge shit.
Is it an attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm using my martial art instead.
Okay.
Whoever just attacked me, I just deflected their attack back into them.
Okay. All right. The bears, which you've all been ignoring, are now attacking everyone. I guess this is how we'll rectify this. So let's see. Io, the one with the bloody knife here, he's come behind you and just like sunk his teeth in the back of your shoulder, and he's like gnawing down on you, and you take 7 damage while that happens.
Jesus.
And then let's see.
For a
Smee,
second there.
the crazy looking one, he comes up to like drop kick you. You do manage to get mostly out of the way. You just sort of get slightly hit by the drop kick, and so you take just a minimal D4 damage on that. 4 damage.
None.
And then Jerry, the pink one. The pink one has started like swiping at you with her claws, and she starts cutting you into the chest, and you take where'd you go? You take 6 damage as she starts just cutting into you. The one that tried to drop kick Smee, after he went to go with the drop kick, he folds into a roll and then pops up and is going to slash at Gonli. And then what do you do?
Okay, so what my martial art does, I use their melee attack against them on a 10+. I accurately and definitely deflect the attack. I can choose to take no damage or deal my damage and take their damage minus 1d6.
Yeah.
But my advanced move, if I roll a 12+ on it, I avoid their attack and can also deal damage to them.
Okay. So are you doing something like jujitsu or something, or?
So he goes to take a swipe at me. I'm gonna like monk dodge it and just elbow him in the back of the head.
Okay.
My weapon is my fist.
All right.
For 1 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a little squishy when you hit him. You know, he's like stuffed.
I don't think he has a spine.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit him in the back of the head and it squishes a little bit, and he doesn't say ouch or anything. You just hit him. So with that, it's still your turn, Gonli. What do you do?
I'm going to bend an element,
Okay.
and that's a roll on wisdom
Like a pair of shoes.
with a 14. So with Avatar, I can shape all 4 elements, and on a 12+, I can shape multiple elements at once. So I'm going to raise 4 walls around the one that tried to swipe at me, and then just incinerate the inside.
So this guy. All right. And then is there like a damage roll for that?
There's no damage roll, it says. Just do a thing.
All right.
Basically, I just light a fire inside, and he can't escape because I have the walls up.
Let's do a D8 of damage then inside the walls. So he takes 7 damage. And
Totally lit on fire.
He's definitely on fire. And then you're leaving the walls up though, I assume.
Yep.
So all you guys see is just like fire coming out of the top of the walls, like a chimney or fire pit, I guess.
And then I turn around to continue trying to rifle through his pants.
Yeah, so he's really kind of like over here now. This guy's here. Cool. Then let's see. What's Smee doing?
Smee's going to attack the pink bear.
Okay.
Do a good old hack and slash on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that. Oh, that's all that happens. Okay, cool. So that'd be a D8 for me. Yeah, sweet. So I just slashed the thing.
Okay.
Real good.
Yeah, and you said it was the pink one.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, you cut off one of her arms, right? So
yep.
That'll happen. So, but it doesn't seem to affect her, right? You cut her arms, and she just like keeps like going after you. What is Io doing?
Well, I was looking through some other stuff, but I have too good a thing for what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna do the look in my eyes again with Mr. Knifey Knife.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna look him in the eyes, and I'm gonna say, "Rip out your stuffing."
So yeah. He as he's sort of approaching you, and you do this, he takes his knife and he turns it around, and he takes it and he just like drags it across his chest, sort of diagonally, top to bottom, and then he just starts pulling the stuffing out as he continues to walk towards you. He's just like pulling it out like he's like some demented flower girl pulling stuffing out of his chest, throwing it on the ground, and still approaching you, staring you directly in the eyes.
Does that do any damage? I mean, it should.
Yeah. Is there? Let's see. I guess we'll roll his damage on that.
Probably yeah. Just roll his damage.
Yep. So 8 damage. Yeah. Definitely does the 8 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And you can see like his size diminishing, like he's getting,
saggy.
He's no longer taut.
He's deflating.
Right. As he's walking towards you, just pulling his stuffing out. And Jerry, what's up?
Yo. I guess I'm gonna try to attack. I had to reread Empowered, because Empowered's actually dumb. So we are going to try to summon a monster.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's happening. So, I don't know how that's gonna work with... You know what? What is that, 11? On 11... You cast on 10, 11. You may choice from 7 to line. Huh. 1 and 10 plus. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna maximize the power of the.
Are you summoning something? Is that? What's
yeah.
Happening? What are we summoning?
Yeah. I'm gonna summon a. You're gonna summon a giant floating hellfish.
Hellfish?
Hellfish.
Okay. like is this like Magikarp but on fire, or what are we
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
Magikarp
equally as
on
useless.
Fire,
yeah.
And it's maximized. It has +2 instead of +1 to 1 stat. Oh my god, it does.
And it rolls 2d4, and you have to get a 10 to work.
It does 1d8 of damage. It bonds to your plane. It's strong +2 for each level you have. It has some useful. Okay. Yeah. So.
And are you summoning over top of one of these other characters, or?
It floats.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the sky just sort of like rips open as a fish swims out of a sort of dimensional fissure in the sky. It's on fire and it's flopping around in the sky. And that's what you did, right? You summoned this hellfish.
Yes.
Don Lee, what you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue rifling through his pants to see if I can find any loose change.
Jeez, what is you in pants?
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm greedy. I want his money.
Roll on. Let's roll on some wisdom.
Wisdom. Yep, that +2. 13. I am fucking good, son.
Yeah, you find whatever the cartoon fantasy world equivalent of Tree Fitty is.
That's pretty good.
Sweet. Now I can buy some booze.
And then you also find a ledger that basically has it's a record of like his debt to Beelzebub and like how much he's paid back and how much he still owes.
I toss it in my burn pit.
Cool. And then roll a d4 of like ongoing damage for this thing that's on fire inside your thing. So I mean it's basically just gonna die in there as it continues to burn and smolder out. So he doesn't exist anymore. So that's cool. Smee, what's happening?
I'm gonna attack the pink bear again, hack and slash.
Yeah, okay.
And I have a move called Exploit.
Yeah.
And it says when you hack and slash an enemy for the second time going onward, you deal piercing damage, 1 piercing damage. So if I guess it has armor, it doesn't. And you also, your damage is dealt by your charisma roll.
Okay.
So I'll roll to see if it's successful, and it totally is.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roll for my charisma, and I'm going to do 8.
Nice. Yeah, you'll kill it, so you tell me how you do it.
Cool. I laugh at it maniacally while I call it names, and it just explodes.
It just poofs.
Yep.
Stuffing everywhere, and you get a few bloody pieces of faux fur, I guess, on you. It doesn't hurt you; it just lands on you. And a few teeth land on the ground, and like the 2 eyes are just sort of like on the back side of her eyes were just buttons, and they're on the floor. It's just stuffing everywhere, and she's dead. Io, what's happening?
I'm gonna use Gaslight.
Hi.
It works. What Gaslight does is it basically gives whoever's attacking it a ongoing +1 to attacks.
Yeah.
Because you basically psychically attack them by saying something very hurtful inside their head. Not saying it out loud, just
Okay.
thinking it.
What are you saying that's hurtful to this stuffed bear?
I told him that where the origin of where he really came from, and he just couldn't handle it.
What's the origin of where he really came from?
Actually, from Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Oh, okay. They have a cartoon fantasy Build-A-Bear. Got it. So yeah, he feels like mildly disturbed by this, and he doesn't really know how to think about it.
I tell him he has no soul because he came from a corporation.
I wish you would have told him they skinned Sully and fucking made a bear out of it.
So now he's contemplating. Now he's contemplating what it means to be sad. He's not he knows he should be sad, but like he doesn't know what that means. So he's thinking about it pretty hard.
I want his feet as a trophy.
I want the 1-bit ear.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll just take him down.
Yeah. So Jerry, what you doing?
So what's happened to this thing? Is this thing
just kill this bear?
I hurt its feelings and it's ripping out its own heart.
Oh.
And you're also taking a +1 because she hurt its feelings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will let the giant fish attack him from the sky.
It's dying on the inside and the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you and the fish could attack it together, I would imagine.
Okay, me and the fish attack it together.
Okay, roll for your attack, and we'll just add the fish's damage to your damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll for the success of the attack. And
I'm gonna help Jerry for a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to help Jerry as well?
Okay.
All right.
Jeez, I'll roll.
Let's try to round this up to a 10.
And the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening there.
There you go.
Okay.
I rolled for my attack, and then it should have been the fish. Yeah. So there you go. So I attacked it for 1, and the fish attacked it for 6.
Yeah, that's enough to kill it, though. So how do you and the fish attack it, and how does everyone help?
I pull at the stitches.
How is Jerry attacking it?
I just pick up a random stick and hit it, and I go, "Hellfish, I choose you."
And I ridicule it by saying, "You're about to get shit on by a flying fish."
Yeah. So,
and I trip it up with its own string.
Does the fish take a flaming dump on it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't want the feet anymore.
Yeah. The fish just takes a flaming dump on it, which, is almost like napalm. And it catches it on fire, and it's sort of like, is like kind of waving around. And eventually
Didn't we already do this with a giant professor dragon?
Burns to the ground. We did. Different world, different game.
How does this keep happening?
Multiverse.
Yeah.
It always happens everywhere.
Okay.
Fiery napalm feces is a thing, apparently. So yeah, it burns to the ground. It's now
canon for all universes.
And now it's gone. And you guys are sort of... So, all that happens. Hold on a second. What is this? I need something. Yep. So all that happens, and when you're all done, Brad, who's been sitting on like a stump in the back the whole time, just watching, with his legs crossed.
That bastard.
He stands back up and he claps.
How is he the hero?
And he's like, "Good work, man! Good work, man! We did it! We did it! We defeated those foes, and now we can continue on with our quest."
We did
I think the next part of the quest is to kill Brad.
Let's go forward.
I want to do swing on a chandelier for Brad. And
how does that work?
I'm gonna roll on Dex, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So I'm going to use my plus. I have a +9, by the way, right now on hold.
Why?
So now I have +7 because anytime I attack, and I get a +10, I get a hold 1. Anytime I take damage, but my armor blocks it all, I get a +1.
Okay.
Anytime someone helps somebody, whether it's me or them, helping someone else, I get a +1.
Sure.
I'm telling you, these are all passive moves. All I do is hack and slash.
All right.
Okay, so I am using Swing on the Chandeliers. I now have a 10+. On a 10+, I get to move from anywhere to somewhere else. I get to grab something. It's mine now. And you knock someone down or off balance. On a 10+, I get that plus a +1 hold, so I'm going to take a +1 hold.
Okay. So what are you grabbing that's yours now?
Nothing. I'm actually going to knock Brad on the ground and call him a piece of shit.
Yeah. So you knock Brad down. And next to the ground, he's like, "Oh, what? Hey, man, not cool. I'm not the enemy. What did you do that for?"
Useless shithead.
He's like, "I'm the hero. Did you not hear the fairy?
Oh,
oh my god.
You can't do this without me."
Oh, okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use Sift Through Secrets if I'm successful and ask him if he really thinks he's all that useful or if he's being insecure.
Okay, what's the 7-9 on that then, I guess?
Where is the Sift Through Secrets? The secret you will uncover is useful, but they basically know that I asked the question, because on a 10+, I can ask the question and they have no idea that I asked. So I basically ask him, like, do you know how much of a piece of shit you're being right now?
He says, "I'm not a piece of shit at all. I'm the hero. The fairy said
oh my
so."
God. And I just look at Smee and I'm like, he really is this stupid. And then I bonk him on the head with the mysterious moth sex toy.
He guys are like, "Ow, you guys are violent. I don't understand the customs of this world."
I don't understand why you think you're a hero, but whatever.
The fairy said so. Look.
You mean the guy with one tooth and a sex toy? Like,
he says, "Look.
Anyway.
I came from a different world. That makes me the hero."
Does it? You've watched way too much television.
You don't know what television is.
Whatever the version of television is in this cartoon world.
You watch way too much theater.
Yes, sure. Yeah, that's better. Okay, anyway. My part's done now.
Look, we just need to go get the Beelzebub guy.
Yeah, we need to go get my money.
Yeah, well, we have to defeat him so I can go home and get my money.
Right.
Our money.
The money. Whatever.
Our...
Hero. Minions. Onward.
I'm looking in houses for beer. Like if I could just see it from a window.
I'm considering making him gut himself,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to.
The houses are pretty much empty because no one can afford them. Everyone's homeless now.
Yay, squatters!
Yeah. The
This
house,
one's mine now.
yeah. As soon as you walk in, like a magical contract pops up and wants you to sign it to take out a loan.
No.
Sign away.
Your credit is denied.
Mm. I'm gonna bend the elements to burn this house down.
Roll for it.
Your credit's denied.
I burned this house down amazing.
Yeah.
In fact, I not only burned the house down, I'm gonna use all 4 elements to blow this house into the air with stone, blast it with wind, drown it after I light it on fire.
Yeah. Shortly after the house finally, subsides and burns to ashes, you hear the screech of a bird overhead, and then a scroll with a rock tied to it lands at your feet.
I'm gonna use the elements to burn the scroll.
Cool.
No.
I do it.
Yeah. Moments later, another one falls at your feet.
The fuck?
It's Harry Potter shit going on right now.
I'm just gonna continue walking towards the demon.
Okay.
Lord's house.
Every like 5 minutes or so, another scroll falls at your feet.
This is annoying. I just kick them out of my way and continue.
Yeah.
Pick up the scroll and I read it, I guess.
Oh yeah. So it basically is it's a court date and a letter of prosecution for destruction of property.
Oh, well, that ain't none of my business.
Yeah. So yeah, you finally get to Demon Lenzor's house. It's a sort of like cottage back here in the back, and you arrive at it. And then, what do? You're at the front door of the Demon Lord's house.
Man, he really had to.
I open the door.
Cool. It's locked.
I knock.
Then, as soon as you knock, a little mouse climbs out from underneath the door, and it says, "Do you have an appointment?"
Nah, I'm just here to see if Jim's in.
You must have an appointment.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You must have an appointment.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna manipulate the elements to burn his eyes out.
Okay.
Yay!
Cool. I mean, you got a 7 and 9.
Well, what it is the effect is supposed to be short-lived and weak or fleeting, but I'm literally burning his eyeballs. It doesn't matter how weak it is.
You burn one eyeball.
Yeah.
And he grabs it with his hand. And he's like, "Oh, what? You're gonna pay for this? You're gonna pay." And then he scurries back underneath the door. And then you're still standing there in front of the locked door.
I coat myself in moth pheromones to try to lure him out.
Roll charisma.
It works so well.
So
he walks out. He's like, "Whoa, is Io here?"
Yeah. So this time the door opens and there's a badger, and he goes,
"Why is it the badger?"
He says,
gross.
"Oh, are you from the agency?"
Sure.
He says, "Oh, come right in. Come right in."
Yep.
Are these your vassals?
Yep, they sure are. Hey guys, come here.
Cool. Yeah.
Does this badger happen to be wearing pants?
You know what? Yes. He's only wearing pants, in fact.
I'm gonna start rifling through his pockets.
Roll dex.
Hey, I failed.
Yeah, he bites you, you get rabies.
I was going to roll to assist, but I'm not doing it now.
Yeah. He bites you, you get rabies. You'll take a -1 for every action.
Nice.
Until it's cured.
Also, now I have to clear out my search history because I literally looked about how moths reproduce, and I saw that about the
I'm gonna bend the elements and burn my arm off.
I mean, roll for it. You bring your arm off, but not without some consequence, obviously.
Did you roll a 9?
Yeah.
As long as I ain't got rabies.
I rolled a 9 to help.
Okay, all right. How do you
It's
help?
a perfect 10 for him.
I was gonna help because the fire was shiny, but yeah, go ahead.
Man, these
Perfect.
holds are great.
So so you're you arrive in this, which is basically the Demon Lord's living room, and it's very different from the outside of the house. This is just his chosen decor, I guess.
This
So-
is the sex dungeon.
Yeah. And the Badger's he's like, all right, wait here, you might want to go take your clothes off. He doesn't really like removing the clothes, so, but he'll be here in just a minute. And he walks away.
Yep, that sounds like him.
I'm gonna start rifling through some drawers.
Cool. You find an assortment of adult toys.
I start pocketing them.
Yeah. Cool. So you're there for just a few minutes, and then you're not there long, and then like this guy shows up when he uploads. So this guy shows up, and as soon as he walks up, he's like, "Wait a minute,
Hello, Steve.
you're not from the agency."
Yes, we are.
He says, "In fact," and he like pulls out a ledger and he starts flipping through it, and he's like, "All of you owe me money, except that guy. Who are you, and how do you not owe me money?" And Brad's like, "Oh, I'm Brad. I'm the hero. I'm here to vanquish you." And he says, "Brad the Foretold?" And he says, "Yeah, Brad the Foretold." And he says, "This can't be. I took very careful measures to make sure this day would never come." He says, "Ladies!" And then he like scurries back behind one of the doors. When he does, up from the ground rises three sort of demon girls. Let's drop those in.
Hey, demon ladies, sex?
So
Yes, please.
this lady pops up in the center, and then just to your left, this lady pops up. She's sitting on the
Yes,
rock.
please.
So yes.
And then on the right,
If you do what I would think you're about to do.
Oh, yeah.
this lady
Yeah. She's 500
I asked all
years
three of
old.
them.
And we've now been kicked off Twitch.
She's 500 years old.
No, she's not.
She's
James,
500
you know
years
it.
old. She's the
Yeah.
oldest of all of them. They call
Yeah,
her
see?
grandma.
Yeah.
I bet they do. That's some weird gameplay I'm not interested in.
So yeah, these
The
three ladies pop
fisherman
up,
is very intrigued.
and they say in unison, "Master commands us. You'll not harm Master. You will all die."
Hey, master, can you command them to have sex with me?
He says, "I could, but why would I?"
Because it'd be hot.
Can he still hear me?
Yeah,
Like-
he's like back in the back somewhere, but you know.
I'm gonna very, very poorly try to sing "Baby Come Back" and roll on charisma.
Yeah, I mean he won't, but you can do
Okay,
it.
well, then no, I won't waste that roll. That makes me sad.
Yeah. So yeah, these three ladies are now facing you down.
Mike, I'm going to do swing on chandeliers.
I
Okay.
bet you are.
Nothing happened for me. I will do it again. There we go.
You rolled like-
Yeah.
wait a minute, you've rolled like 1,000 times now.
I rolled once.
I got 3. I got a 9, an 8, and an 11.
Sweet. We'll go with 9, and I'll use a hold for 10.
Okay.
All right, so that puts me down to 8 if we're counting. Swing on chandeliers. I'm going to flip off the walls all flamboyant and fun because that's what it says I have to do. And then I'm going to grab something that's mine, and I'm taking that thong right there.
Oh my.
I mean, is that yours though?
It's mine now.
Oh, okay.
That's just not the law.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you snatch your thong, and She's quite furry, I guess, in that region. So
it's fine with me.
Yep.
Thong's mine.
So it's like she's still wearing a thong. It's just Anyways.
Sure.
Anyways, you steal the thong. It's yours. She seems unfazed, other than she puts her hand on your cheek.
It's okay.
Yeah. And while she's caressing his cheek, what is Jerry doing?
Immediately looks over at the one that is the smallest and goes, "Have you ever fished before?"
She says, "Oh, cutie pie. Yes, I've fished before, but I think maybe you're fishing for some pain right now."
I need an
Yes,
adult.
I am.
And is that your whole transaction? You're just gonna have a conversation with her?
I immediately turned and cast Fireball on this one.
Okay. Roll for it.
Straight into her weird demon pubes.
Oh no, she has a burning bush now.
That doesn't. No, does it? No. Does that even do? Okay. On the 10 plus.
Started
yes,
her bush on fire.
Yeah, we'll just we'll let it do double damage and wait a minute. Make sure that thing rolls for that, so I don't fucking annihilate. Bitch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The double damage and we roll. Yeah. So she takes 8.
Okay. Where are you hitting her?
Right in her furry crotch.
Cool.
Yeah, burning bush.
So the fire hits her and she absorbs it.
Oh well, that's cute.
And
Great, now she's even stronger.
yeah. So you basically just fed her crotch fire. And
Are you saying she had a fire crotch now?
it was always a fire crotch.
That shit's fire, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, but she definitely absorbs it. And she's still caressing Smee's cheek. And then, Smee, do you have a beard?
Yes, I do.
She grabs your beard and pulls you closer. She says, "I like your friend. You should invite him over." Gone, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start rifling through this one's skirt to see if I can find a wallet.
Okay, roll on it.
Yeah, I'm great at that.
She just sits there and lets you do it. And she says,
Cool.
"Careful, my mouth's not the only thing that bites."
I'm gonna start finger blasting her.
I don't want to ask what that means. It's weird. When you go to do whatever it is you said you were doing,
Yeah.
it's like you're just reaching into an empty void. It's very odd. But that's happening.
I'll
Io,
put it up to my Rolex then.
Io, what are you doing?
I am going to try to use Beguiler's Cloak.
On who?
That works excellently. And I'm going to be disguising myself as Beelzebub. And with a 10 plus, my disguise and poise is so flawless that it will not be noticed until it is far too late.
Okay. All right. So, Poof, you play Beelzebub. But here's the question for you. How would your party members know that you're not Beelzebub?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That is a correct statement.
Fuck.
I mean,
Okay, cool. Good deal. You're Beelzebub. Smee, what are you doing?
Well, I'm staring this chick in the face.
Oh,
so
also, hold on. Brad says, "There he is! Get him! It's Beelzebub!"
Oh my god, Brad says something.
I'm going to hack and slash this chick.
The one that's got you by the beard?
Yep.
Okay, roll for it.
Oh, that is so happening.
Yeah.
All right, I get to roll on a D8. Come here, you D8. Yeah, that tracks.
Cool. So yeah, and what are you using the hack and slasher with?
Whatever the fuck weapon I've got, I don't know.
some sort of like scimitar sword, whatever.
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
pirate sword. Just think of that.
So you're just like putting slight scratches into her with it, really. And with each scratch, she just goes, oh yes, more.
Okay.
Yep. And she takes.
Am I damaging her?
Yeah, she took 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I was like, the way you said it sounded like it wasn't damaging her.
She's into it.
Cool.
Jerry, Beelzebub's up there. What you doing?
I would like to state that I've wrapped the thong on my head like a bandana now.
All right.
It seems Beelzebub has entered the scene.
Yeah.
I will cast a magic missile at Beelzebub.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I'm not paying you any money. I told you, motherfucker. And that is a regular attack.
I know what I can do.
Well, okay, that's fine.
Shoot.
But
I thought about it too late. I think I wouldn't thought about this anyway until after you did the magic missile, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And that is these. There you go. It's 7 damage.
Yep.
Nothing. Just regular.
Yeah. So
I'm dead anyway.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fucking 7 damage?
Well, I've gotten damaged twice before that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
No.
just like her she said, no one will know until it's too late. So as soon as the magic missiles hit her and she dies, she reverts back to being Io. And then Brad's like, oh shit.
This
guys,
was Brad's fault.
Guys, that's actually not Beelzebub. Just don't. She might be dead. You know what?
Brad's fault.
You got this. Go team. We got this.
I thought about it too late. I have something called Thought Send, which I can literally telepathically communicate with my party.
Yeah.
But I kind of assumed they'd be like, oh, there's no Io here, so that must be Io. Anyway.
We'll come back to you here in a second. Don Lee, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start rifling through Io's pockets.
So are you pulling your hand out of the void?
No, I'm pulling her with me.
Well, you roll Defy Danger on your, I guess, dex.
Fantastic.
Cool.
She's coming with as a glove.
Well, she's probably like big and heavy, so she can walk with you though.
I have a strength of 13. That should be fine.
Okay. So yeah, she's just coming along. Maybe she even uses her wings to hover. She's just letting you do your thing. She's waiting for the right moment, I guess. Who knows?
Using my other hand to rifle through Io's pockets.
Yeah. Roll on wisdom.
Cool.
You definitely find the bad dragon. That's what you get.
Cool. I put that in my bag.
Cool. All right, Io. Let's roll a flat 2d6 for your death save.
Yep, that doesn't happen at all.
You are definitely dead.
Okay, all right.
Yep. But Beelzebub, you hear his voice, and he says, "You owe too much to die. You're mine now," and you're resurrected as sort of a Hellmoth under the employ of Beelzebub. And
this seems familiar.
It's the zombie game all over again. And you feel compelled to kill your party members.
Just like before. Yeah.
So the rest of you see her sort of like rise up, like with her head tilted back and her arms down, sort of like chest first, and then she snaps up, and then she's standing. Brad in the background was like, "Oh guys, I think she's okay. She's back up, guys. She's fine."
That cannot be good at whatsoever.
And then you can replenish all your stats. So, Smee, what are you doing?
Sure. I'm gonna hack and slash again.
Yeah.
Death moths. Huh? Oh, that's 100% happening.
Yeah, do it.
All right, plus my charisma for damage, so that's happening.
Cool. All right. So how do you do it?
I don't know. I just cut her.
You still just cutting at her? Yep.
Yep.
Cut
just
her legs,
slice
arms, tummy.
I would say midsection.
Okay. Yeah. She just like throws both arms out, and like as you're cutting her, and she's like writhing her head back and forth with this just the biggest smile ever, and she's like, "Oh, you're so deep. You're getting so deep."
Which one is this?
This feels like a One Piece movie I watched one time where this guy just liked getting the shit kicked out of him.
And yeah, so you just keep cutting her, and she's enjoying. She's taking damage. She's bleeding. You know,
cool.
It's but it's definitely her thing. Jerry, what's up?
Well, Jerry is going to.
Oh, so the little one over here.
Yes.
She's sort of just like skipping around in circles, singing la 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 la, gonna kill them all.
Alright, so that's adorable, and I'm not going to attack that. So, I'm going to cast Fireball on. You know what? I'm going to cast Magic Missile on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, okay.
And we're gonna double that damage so she takes 8.
Yeah, cool. What part of her body are you hitting?
These tatas.
Yeah, you hit those, and it definitely bounces her back, and she flies off of Gon's arm, and she when she flies back, you can see like the singe marks on her chest, and she says, "Hey, I was enjoying that. You've ruined my fun."
I say it at the same time she does.
You ruined my fun, and now I have to make you pay.
I'm sorry, Gon.
And she starts swooping towards Jerry. Gon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna incinerate this moth.
Why?
I'm a bend elements. That bitch was dead.
Okay.
14. Cool.
Jesus. Yeah.
You know that 6 strat I used earlier? Yeah, doing that again.
All right. So I guess roll a d8 for damage.
Woohoo!
So yeah, I have 4 walls form around you, and you start going ablaze. But you can fly, right? So what do you do?
Well, I absorbed most of the damage. After all, I'm a Hellmoth now.
All right.
It still hurts a little, but not as much as it would have if I had been alive.
Yeah. So it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Jerry hit. I'm hitting back.
All right. So you're flying out of the cage.
I was in a cage.
Yeah, he put 4 walls of stone around you.
Oh yeah. I guess I'm gonna be flying out of the cage then. Yeah.
All right. And then so you unfurl your wings and swoop up out of the cage.
Yeah.
Still
Do I have the same abilities as before, or is it just
same
okay?
abilities. Yep.
All right. I use look into my eyes.
For who?
Jerry.
All right.
And I just 13. Say kill them all.
Okay. Jerry, you feel compelled to kill everyone.
Okay, well, everybody's gonna die now. Because now I'm gonna use my final form.
While you have that feeling, Smee, what are you doing?
Okay, so Jerry's gonna murder all of us, but I don't know that yet.
Yep, that is correct.
I'm still messing with hurt me, bitch. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna hack and slash the chick again.
Alright.
Because, that's what I'm into. So that is gonna happen.
Okay.
And
you taking 7 on that?
Yeah, I still get to do the extra shit.
Yeah, okay.
Regardless, so I'm sure I'll take damage. That's okay. Hell yes.
Cool. Yeah, so as you sort of make your plunge into her, you're still cutting her in the chest, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As you run her through with your sword, she's been torn to shreds. She takes her hands and she grabs you and sinks her claws into your back and draws you in close, pulling the sword deeper into her abdomen. And she whispers into your ear. She says, "Oh, you were good. Oh, you were good." And then she just starts to fall over, kind of pulling you with her, and you both fall to the ground. And you take 5 damage from the being impaled by her claws and the fall as you fall to the ground with her. And and she's dead. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Jerry, what are you doing?
Well, everybody's gonna die now, so I'm gonna immediately turn and look at. I'm gonna look at who would I look at? Let me see. Let's make this really random. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna look at Brad, and I'm going to cast Fireball at Brad. Because I just gave y'all 1 through 4,
right?
And Mike was the third one.
Yeah.
So that's pretty random.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Fireball at him. Oh God, I'm gonna double the damage.
3d6.
Yeah. Oh well, no. Ooh, we'll re-roll that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
kill Brad.
Yeah, that's gonna kill him. You know. And then that's an 8, and we'll just do the damage of it, which is 6 damage coming at him.
Cool. So what part of his body are you aiming for?
His luscious hair.
Cool. So yeah, the fireball smacks him in the side of the head, and it singes him, and he falls off the rock he was just sort of sitting on. He's like, "Oh, dang!" And he gets up and he starts like brushing his hair, patting out the fire. When it happens, can you roll discern realities for me on your wisdom?
Yes. Okay. Wait a minute, is that a... Okay. Discern realities. Boop. That's a 13.
Yeah, for just a brief moment, you see flash above his head some text, oddly, and for just a moment it says immortal object, and then it goes away.
What? What the hell was that?
Are we in the fucking manga gamer right now? What the fuck's happening?
That's what I feel like. I feel like this is... I feel like there's some fuckage going on here.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Gon Lee, what are you doing?
I'm bored of owing this guy money, so I'm gonna walk up to him and bend elements.
Well, so he's not like in view. You can only hear his voice.
I'm gonna start walking that direction.
Okay. I mean, he's like slinked back behind like the door there, and like gone beyond that into the wherever that goes. So
yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay. We'll roll Defy Danger for getting past the sort of flying demon lady that's been knocked to the back of the room. Yep. She definitely like swoops down and like comes back around behind you and puts her arms around your neck and onto your chest.
To make a melee attack against me.
And she says, "Where do you think you're going?" She says, "Why don't you stay and play?" And then she starts licking your ear.
Gross.
I'm gonna wrap my arm around her waist and keep going.
She sort of restrains you to hold you back.
Yeah.
So for the moment, she's got you sort of held up.
Right.
Io, what are you doing?
I am going to do my best to try to use Gaslight with Thought Send, and I do not do that.
Against who?
It was going to be with Smee.
Smee, you notice her doing her like weird mothy things, and you have the opportunity to counteract that. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hack and slash her.
Okay. Roll with like a plus advantage.
Cool. Yep, that's happening.
All right.
All right, that'll be on a D8. She won't take 5.
All right. So how do you do it? You just hack and slash with the sword?
Yep. Just literally jump up and start slashing the shit out of her.
Cool. So you give her a nice cut, and that was really a consequence of her turn. So you still technically have the opportunity to take a second turn because you've jumped, you've cut, and now you're performing some other action.
I'm gonna hack and slash her again.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, that's happening. I'm gonna use one of my pluses to make that a 10.
All right.
So, just so we're counting, I'm at a 9 hold right now.
All right.
And I'm going to hack and slash her again for 14 fucking damage.
2d6?
No, boy. If I get to hack and slash a second time on the same opponent, I get to roll on my charisma.
Ah.
And my charisma is the damage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you do 14 damage.
Yeah.
I'm dead as hell.
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead this
I,
time.
sure.
I do like the swishy swish, and she just kind of turns into like puffy moth parts.
Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah.
I mean,
I went from
she's
like
been
shredded moth wings everywhere.
She's been alive all of 5 days, so she was nearing the end of her life anyways. So.
Yeah, that's true. I lived a long, fulfilling life.
Yeah. So, Jerry, what are you doing? Roll that d4.
Yep.
If she's dead, does Jerry still have to attack people? Wouldn't that go away if she dies?
Maybe so. Yeah. Let's say she dies, and you sort of like wake up from your desire to kill everyone. You're like, oh yeah, what was I doing? Sort of thing.
Okay. Okay, so what in the hell happened?
And the little girl in the background is still just like prancing around. So she says, "You shot your friends. You turned against them. You're the bad guy now."
Yeah, I'm still gonna immediately shoot this one in the boobs again.
Okay. Well, so right now her boobs are pressed up against Gon Lee's back.
Oh well, no. Then I'm gonna shoot this wing right here.
Okay.
By the way, out of curiosity, if I had succeeded, I was basically going to psychically tell Shmi that he wasn't a real pirate.
Oh God! Why did I roll that twice? No. Yeah, we're casting fireballs, so that's an 11.
What was the D8 for? Or the D8?
To success.
Okay, and 11 is your fire, your damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. Cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you definitely like blast her wing off. So while you're casting, you blast a wing off. You've lost sight of the little girl, and then sort of.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, you feel an intense pain in your butthole.
Oh God!
And she's taking her fingers sort of like this, with her sharp demon claws, and just like boop, and.
You wanted to do that? Why didn't we just go to the bedroom?
Yeah. And so you take 2 damage from the puncture of your
Because she did
no
not use
damage.
lubricant.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
She's got small fingers though.
Yeah.
You gotta poke harder than that if you want to hurt me, little girl.
She's like pokey pokey poke. Everyone loves a good poke. Don Lee, what are you doing? This demon sort of got you trying to hold you back.
I'm gonna bend elements.
All right.
Cool, Nate. I'm gonna bend a box around her head and seal it.
Okay. A box of what?
A box out of earth.
Okay.
I'm gonna suffocate her.
All right. So, all right. So yeah, a box forms over her head, and she just sort of starts gripping tighter. Asphyxiation takes, a few minutes. So she grips tighter, and she says,
She kills you with her thighs.
You can hear inside the box.
The only good way to die.
A muffled, "Oh, Daddy, as she squeezes tighter. Io, your ghost comes up from your body and is just observing all of this. Do you say anything?
Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, mad.
So
And not even mad at Jerry. Just mad at Beelzebub.
You're just an angry ghost.
I'm just mad because the big bad is
Yeah. So
what an asshole.
In the background you hear Brad go, "Oh snap! The moth's a ghost."
Oh Oh my god, the stupid one can see me.
Yeah. Smee, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look at the little devil child thing and be like, I fucking hate children. It's like they're always flying around and stealing my shit. A bunch of lost bastards. And I'm gonna attack her with hack and slash.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely happening.
Okay.
Yep, that tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, you swing, and it just sort of like when you hit her, the blade just stops, right? Doesn't cut into her or anything, and she sort of looks at you, and she tilts her head with a big smile, and she says, "Silly, you're gonna have to swing harder for that." Oh, and I'm not a child. I know I look young, but I'm 4,000 years old.
See, everybody never listens to me.
And Jerry, what do you do?
So since you're 4,000,
So can we pause real quick?
Yeah.
13. A 13
Yeah.
guaranteed and did 0 damage.
It's because of the armor.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you just said I didn't hit her, so
You did hit her.
I was
It just stopped. The blade just stopped. Like, dead stop.
okay. Cool. Just
Yeah.
making sure that she can take damage.
It's as though you hit a rock. with your-
Okay, fine. I'm good with that.
I'm gonna shoot at the other wing over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. Then I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot a magic missile, which does it does 16 damage.
Cool. Yeah. You blow the other wing off, and at this point, she sort of falls to her knees and she starts clawing at the box at her head, and you can hear her say, muffled, sort of, "It's not funny. It's not funny anymore. You can take it off. I'll show you tricks of like you never done before. Don, what are you doing?
I'm gonna bend the elements.
All right.
I'm filling that box with water.
All right.
Why?
Yeah.
Get off me, bitch.
Yeah. She drowns and dies, for sure. It takes a few seconds, but you hear like a few coughs, a few gurgles, and then she just falls over.
Nice.
When she falls over, her whole body jiggles. You know,
This is how bending is supposed to be used.
Jiggle physics.
yeah.
You are
Just imagine
correct.
that avatar
Yeah.
just fucking leeching life out of people like that. It'd be fucking amazing.
The little girl looks around Smee and puts her hand up to her mouth and she says, "Oh my! Seems all my comrades are dead. What a tragedy!" And then Smee, what are you doing?
Attacking the girl again.
Cool.
Hack and slash. I'm gonna spend 4 of my holds.
4. Wow.
Yep.
All right.
To make that an absolute.
All right.
And then I'm gonna roll on my charisma here.
All right.
Do 13 damage to her.
Cool. So yeah, you swing again. Where you swinging for?
Also, this has 1 pierce too, by the way, so you got to add 1 extra even with the thingy. I'm just slashing her.
Where though? Arms, legs, stomach.
Midsection.
Yeah. So yeah,
Center body
you,
mass.
You swing and you manage to break the skin this time, and she jumps back and she goes, "Ow! Why? Why would you do that? It hurts."
Because you're a 5,000-year-old child, and I hate children.
She says, "You're such a meanie." And Jerry, what are you doing?
She's so adorable. I don't want to attack her though. Well, look, you know, you could just go away now, like, and I won't attack you. That's what I say.
Okay. She says, "Okay, mister, I'll see you later." And she starts skipping away.
See? That easy.
Gunley, what are you doing?
Continuing to walk towards where I heard his voice from.
Cool. Yeah. So you get that door. Are you trying to open the door then?
Yeah.
Cool. Rolling strength, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rip that door right open. You know,
I'm gonna shoulder check the door.
Yeah. You break it in. It falls down to the ground. And then, not too far in, you definitely run into. Okay. God, there's so many like things. There he is. Here. You definitely run into old Beelzebub there.
Hey, Beelzy boy.
He's like, oh no, oh man. He's like, hey, listen, you know, I'm not actually Beelzebub, so you don't have to kill me.
Man,
Seems like a weird thing to say.
I wish I was still alive, because I totally could do,
I kind of wish I cared. I kind of wish I cared about your opinion, but you're beneath me. So get the fuck out of my way.
He says, yeah, come on in.
I'm gonna start rifling through the drawers.
He's like, can I help you find something? Or
Yeah, give me your shit.
he says, what? I actually don't own anything.
What?
He says, I told you, I'm not actually Beelzebub.
His name's Steve. Remember I called him
You
Steve
piece
in
of
the
shit. I'm gonna pull his eye. I'm gonna bend elements. Cool. I'm gonna pull the water out of his eyes.
Roll for some stuff there.
What do you mean by some stuff?
Roll for damage, I guess.
3 damage.
Yeah. You definitely like pull the water out of his eyes. It's not enough to completely like dry them, like to destroy them, but he has like the driest eyes in the world. It's like he can't even shut his eyelids. They're so dry because it feels like scraping needles.
Now look at me while I'm talking to you.
He's like, oh,
Where
my
is
eyes,
he?
I can't. He's like, look, I can't tell you. He'll kill me.
Or I'll kill you. Which one would you prefer?
He says, you'll probably kill me more mercifully than he will.
That's not true.
He says, look, I can't tell you. So while you're having this transaction, Smee, what are you doing?
His toes.
Smee's hearing all of this, and I'm going to go towards him.
Okay. And Jerry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna also follow.
Okay, yeah. So you guys both walk in on Gon and this character who's claiming not to be Beelzebub, having their conversation. What do you want to do as you walk up?
What's going on here? Is that Beelzebub?
No.
What?
He's a lying piece of shit, and
You should probably kill him anyway for lying and wasting our time.
no, he knows where he is, so I'm gonna torture the shit out of him.
Oh, well, you're gonna get tortured. This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
And, hey,
Man, I wish I was here so I could make him rip off his own nipples.
hey, can you tell me more about that 4,000-year-old, yeah. Yeah.
What is Smee saying while Jerry's saying all this?
Smee is analyzing him, and what's his weak spot?
It's all of him.
Okay.
He just looks. He just looks
He's
big.
got those blow up SpongeBob muscles.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
He's just been juicing. So meanwhile, outside, Io, Brad comes and sits beside you, and he's like, "So, you ghost now, huh?"
Yes, I'm a ghost.
He says, "That's cool. You have any ghost powers?"
I don't think I do, because I'd really like to use them.
He says, "Oh man." He says, "Hey, do you think you could possess someone?"
I could try. Can I try to possess him?
He says,
Without even prompting, just like
Like
try
Ted?
to enter. Huh?
like Ted?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
not Ted, but Brad.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and try to do that?
Yeah.
My main status.
Yeah, roll on charisma. Yeah, you possess Brad. Yeah. I mean,
this will do nicely.
His attack dice is a D4, and he has no skills.
Also, the other dude has his whole body is a weakness.
Yeah.
But he is unkillable. You cannot kill this guy.
Oh, that's true.
So as you have full control of Brad's body, and you start walking, he says, "Whoa, you're inside me."
Don't make this weird.
He says, "You're possessing a person. I think we're past weird."
Don't make this weird for me.
So yeah, as you start strolling in. Meanwhile, Gon, what are you doing with this guy as you're sort of interrogating him and drawing one of those eyes?
I'm going to manipulate elements.
All right.
With an 11.
Yep.
So, I'm going to control both fire and wind and blow flame into his ears.
Okay.
And then suck it back out.
All right. Yeah. Roll like a D8 of damage. Yeah, it definitely it's excruciating pain. He sort of like grabs at his ears and starts clawing at the side of his face. And he's like, "All right, Burns, why would you're so evil? Why are you so evil?" He's like, "Listen, I'll tell you whatever you need to know. I'll tell you anything."
Tell me where he is.
He says, "Look, he was just in the other room with you. You let him go."
Jerry, you bastard.
I have a follow-up question.
He says,
"How old is he?"
He says, "Well, I mean, she's there, like 4,000 years old."
Cool, I'm gonna go fuck it. Someone kill this guy, and I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
Yeah. So, you start walking towards the door. What's Smee doing?
Also leaving to go get the...
Yeah. What's Jerry doing?
Shit. Well, I guess I gotta go after her now.
So they've all turned about face and started walking out, and what looks like Brad walks in. What do you guys do?
Hey, useless. Keep walking.
I say, "Hey guys, this is just me, Io. I learned possession."
Shoot him.
You can't kill me twice. I'll just hop to another body. I'm actually not going to try to kill you guys. This is actually
possessing an incillable guy. He can't die.
I'm entirely ignoring it.
I don't know this though, so I'm just like.
Sure.
Yeah, so you walk out and you just leave this guy like hanging out in the little dungeon, I guess.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
I'm gonna manipulate elements once everyone's out of the room.
Okay. And then what?
14. 3 tons of wall appear where the doorway was.
Okay. Cool. Poof. Wall. So there we are. Yeah, he's shut in there. And you guys go to walk out. So I guess you're walking back out. You're walking out of the house?
Towards wherever that little girl went to.
Yeah.
Quick, someone follow that child.
Yeah. Well, she skipped off. I mean, you lost sight of her. So, but
No,
we saw a direction.
This paints Io in a very poor light.
So yeah, you guys walk back outside, and as soon as you get outside, this guy greets you just outside the threshold of the door, and he says, "Good job! You've killed Beelzebub. I'm here to take you away."
I'm gonna bend elements.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scorch the top of his head real quick.
Cool. Go for it. Yeah. His head goes aflame, and he starts screaming. And then when that happens, he seems to change and morph. he looks like this now. I
find this really fucking hard to believe that you've planned for this. Holy shit.
30 minutes.
Wow. Kudos. Let me just say that. I can't believe you found that.
I'm lost in his belly button.
So yeah, he's sort of he
so
starts
weird.
going insane, and he's like, "We tried to do this the nice way. You hadn't paid your debts, and I lured you here so that you could be admonished by the demon lord and his creatures, but you couldn't handle that. And then I tried to give you an out, and now you attack me? You will pay." Everyone roll.
So you're Beelzebub, right?
He says no. Everyone roll Defy Danger, please.
Okay.
15.
On what?
Dex.
Because I have a different set of stats.
Yeah. What's face has no stats.
So just flats, everything?
I'm pumping mine to a 10, FYI.
Okay.
I did not do anything.
Me either.
Yeah. So he starts sucking in, and he sucks both Jerry and Io into his mouth and into his belly, then,
Kirby heard.
I was thinking, well, I didn't know I'd be part of a vor porn today, but whatever.
And he starts chewing. What does Gon do?
Gun's gonna start rifling through that dude's loincloth.
I mean, roll a Defy Danger on Dex, I guess.
Jesus.
8.
Yeah, you
Spiky dick bites
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You
you
grab-
you reach in, and when the first thing you grab is long, hard, and spiky, and you take a little bit of damage from it.
Good, yay! You used my idea. That was fun.
Yeah. So yeah, you take wait, that's too many. Let's try this again. Yeah. Let's see. You take 6 spiky penis damage. So yeah, and you draw your hand back from the damage. He's got his mouth full, but he's just sort of like mumbling, like again. Smee, what are you doing?
Do I have to let
hack
go?
and slash in this bitch.
Yeah.
Yep, that's happening.
All right.
Yep, that's happening.
Cool. So yeah, were you cutting him?
Across his face? His whole body? I don't know.
Yeah, you cut part of his face, and he flies up, and when he flies up, he regurgitates Io and Jerry, and you guys, from being in the stomach acid and being chewed, will have taken 8 damage. As you get regurgitated on the ground, he flies up in the air.
Does that mean anything to my character?
Not really, no. Nope.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It hurts, but that's all you got.
I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't still in the stomach because I wanted to violently pull at the uvula, but whatever.
And as he flies up, he says, "Prepare to feel my divine fury and wrath." And then he starts vomiting a spray of acid all over everyone. If everyone could roll a Defy Danger on that for me.
8.
I'm going to use something I haven't used yet called Fancy Footwork, and it says when Defy Danger on a 12 plus, and I'm going to pump that to a 12.
All right.
I get to turn the tables on my opponent.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I'm going to fancifully spin in the air with my sword and spray the acid back into his face.
Okay, yeah. So the acid raining down on you, that happens to that. Both Gon and Io, you take a little bit of acid damage, not a lot. And then Jerry, could you roll a Oh, you rolled a 5. Yep. So yeah, you get the full brunt of the acid, and you take 7 damage as it rains down upon you. What was I forget where I was. Yep, Jerry, what are you doing? You just got like doused with acid, it burns, it hurts. What are you doing? Chugging water.
Drinking water. Yeah.
I'm going to turn and cat. You know what? Wait a second. Yes, I'm going to turn and cast Fireball at this thing.
Cool.
Yeah, that's happening.
All right. Yeah, roll for damage.
Okay, it's not a 12. Okay. Well, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. You shoot the fireball.
I mean, I'm just gonna double the damage, so he takes 4.
Yeah.
So
you shoot the fireball, and he gulps it up as you fired at him. And you see some smoke coming out of his mouth, and he says, "Spicy."
Oh, okay. You're cute.
What's Gon doing?
Bending elements.
All right.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna roll to assist.
You can't.
It won't do anything.
I can roll to assist. It just won't.
It'll only knock it
It
up
won't
to
do
a
anything,
5.
yeah.
I'm still doing it because it pumps my shit up.
Of course he would.
Yeah. So as you're trying to cast, it flies down and body checks you right into Smee, and you both.
Oh, hey, that counts as a melee attack.
It does.
I'm gonna use my martial art.
All right.
10.
Okay. So.
I accurately and deftly deflect the attack. I take no damage.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. He
He's
comes
gonna
down
body
and,
check, and I'm just gonna slither under him.
Yep. And then I guess what happens, because Smee still failed his roll, you're gonna bump into Smee, and Smee will take a -1 on your next roll because you've been like knocked off
failed
balance.
my roll.
To your assist roll.
Oh, because I got knocked off balance.
Yeah, you're
Well, guess what? You never lose your balance. That's part of my perfect poise
God.
shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
fuck you, Mike.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Hey, it is what it is. Whatever.
Literally, it's on this piece of paper.
Yeah.
It just hasn't come up.
Hey.
So I'm just saying that Joel and I both use things from the alternate list of shit.
Yeah, we did.
So just forewarning, this is good forewarning. You might need to bump up some difficulties
Oh yeah, that's fine.
when we play them.
So what is IO Brad doing?
Since I have no weapons and no skill,
Deck him in the schnoz.
I have a better idea. So it's gonna be like I'm rolling on strength because all of it's 0 anyway.
Yeah.
You can
That
kiss
doesn't
him.
happen. Makes me sad.
What were you gonna do?
He's gonna pull in his swings and finger blast his ear hole.
Yeah. I mean, he's in the air. It'd be hard to reach him, anyways. So yeah, you jump, but white man can't jump. So
Yeah.
you don't get very high.
Yeah, and I have a 0, so I have no strength, no dexterity. I just jump.
He just sort of laughs.
Twist
at you.
my ankle slightly.
He sort of laughs at you and then takes a poop on you. It lands on
Gross.
your head and splats, and you just smell really bad.
Okay.
So that's what's happening to you. Smee, what are you doing?
Hack and slash.
Yeah.
So that's my go-to. Yeah, it's happening.
All right.
It's also happening.
Dang. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna kill him. I mean, you're gonna cut him in two, or what's happening?
Fuck yeah! I just right down the middle.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. When you cut him in half, and when you do, it's sort of like a fairy dust pinata, and fairy just rains down all over the place.
Of course.
And
Did he have sparkle poops too?
yeah. And you all feel an overwhelming sense that you can fly now.
Sweet.
I'm gonna start scooping some
I
up.
start
into
muttering
like a bowl.
about fucking kids fly. God dang, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Can we actually fly, or do we just think we can?
Yeah. No, you can actually fly.
I'm gonna pull a vial out of my dungeoning gear and just start trying to catch some of it.
Yeah. Moments after he's slain.
I'm gonna go wash the shit off of me at this well over here.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, do what you gotta do. Moments after he's slain.
I've now contaminated the water supply.
The demon lord Beelzebub comes skipping out from behind one of the fences, and she says, "Oh, goody! What an excellent job you all did." She says, "I think a reward is in order. You know, I could just forgive all of your debts, give you lots of money, and make you my personal attendants, and give you esteem and renown like you've never known before.
Nah, let's fuck, or I'll kill you.
She says, we can do that too if you agree to be my henchman.
No, we're gonna fuck her. I'm gonna kill you.
He says, okay then. Well, I warn you. And then she starts like she holds her hands above her head, and you see like a massive fireball start forming above her head. And does anyone say anything else? Because gone speaking.
I want to analyze her weakness.
You find no weaknesses.
I'm going to bend elements.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Yep. So, what were you trying to do?
I was gonna summon a massive water ball.
Yeah. When you start summoning the water ball, it just gets sucked into the ball of whatever she's forming above her.
You said fire.
Yeah, the fire absorbs it. It just sucks it right in.
That doesn't seem normal.
No, it doesn't. But you're in a cartoon world, so. What is Smee doing?
Hack and slash, cause fuck it.
Go for it.
That's happening.
Okay, roll your damage. Yeah. You attack her, but nothing really happens. Like it just stops, like before.
I would like to do one more thing.
Hold on. You wait your turn.
Okay.
Jerry, what are you doing?
Does that work like that? Let's see.
Listen, the answers are random and the points don't matter.
Yeah, I guess we'll cast a spell on her magic.
Okay.
There you go.
Go for it.
Yeah. This was okay. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. Where is it? Yeah. I guess 2d6. Yeah.
I rolled to assist.
You don't.
I rolled to assist.
Okay. So you have an 8.
Can I roll to assist even though I'm not in...
No.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so I
Is
have
that
an 8.
possessing a body?
So basically, since I'm guessing that's a powerful spell, it's just gonna do less damage or whatever it is.
Cool. So yeah, you definitely you see it like
Lessens the spell. Lesser spells are ended. Powerful magic is just reduced and dimmed as long as you are nearby.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, I'm nearby.
So you see the brilliance of the ball fade a little bit, and she says, "Aw, now I'm only gonna blow up half the planet. Oh well." And then she condenses it down into a very small ball, and then like thrusts it down inside the earth. Gon, what are you doing?
Pulling your pants down.
All right, roll on dex.
Oh.
Cool. You pull
I
her,
didn't say you could say no.
you pulled her pants down, and
Just give her pants in
a quivering member unfurls and drops to the ground.
It's a giant penis.
Well, everyone's got a pussy, so.
And she's like, "Oh dear. Oh, well, look, you've exposed me. Oh well, we're all gonna die anyways." And then
I'm having sex right now.
A giant explosion happens, and like literally half the planet like just obliterates out into space, and everyone seemingly dies. The end.
I'm gonna defy danger.
Nope.
I'm gonna bend elements.
On a 12 plus, I get to turn the tables on my opponent. I choose to do that.
There's no
It blows
point.
up, remember.
The Earth explodes.
I don't give a shit. I'm turning the tables.
I don't even know what happened. The earth exploded and everyone froze, so...
So, fun fact, one of the moves for the monk is called One with Nothing. When you empty your mind and embrace the end of the self, you erase one bond permanently and hold 3 emptiness. Yeah. Spend 1 emptiness to describe your perfect reaction to danger and defy it as though you rolled a 10+. Yeah. So I could have just been like, I'm standing on the side of the earth, the dim blow up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cast Shadow Walker. I look at the one shadow that's in there, I cast upon it, and I choose a location. We all walk through it, and we are safely okay. Yeah.
So,
on the way out, I pick up a rock and throw it at her.
Wait a minute. The only person that would still be alive is Brad.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, Brad, you're floating out in space with and Io is still inside you, and Brad's like, it's like, oh, dude, that was weird.
So you won. You are the hero. Yay!
Says, well, I guess just you and me and the depths of space for eternity, huh?
Can I exit his body and just like move on to the next plane? Because I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, he's boring the shit out of me.
Roll on your wisdom to exit his body.
Oh shit!
You gotta roll on your wisdom to exit his body.
I got to get the fuck out of here.
Don't even move on to the next plane. Just ghost over to Mars to see what all the hap's about.
Hell yeah! Any place but here.
As you're leaving his body, you get this sensation that like as you're leaving, something else is entering.
My body or his body?
His body.
That's gross.
Yeah. And when you leave, you see him like sort of convulse and shake for a second. And then he goes, tee. Fade to black.
Oh my god. Yay.
Anyway.
Fantastic game.
There we go. That's what
we
did.
Good.
Driving it like we stole it.
Yep.
Hey, we've actually had weirder things and more outrageous things even in our main game, so...
I'm gonna say this swashbuckler thing's actually pretty neat.
Yeah.
Every single thing I have is just add 1 to your hold, except for hack and slash.
You know, if I had used Thought Send when I was supposed to, I may have still been alive.
What Mike's saying is no swashbuckler in regular game.
Well, it does is help you hack and slash.
Well, no, so I mean, we've already established that there'll be a time where we play with characters on the other continent of our main game, and those can be pulled from outside.
I like the Beguiler class; it's pretty good.
So
I'm specifically saving Summoner for that.
Yeah. I can't stop the broadcast, so that's kind of weird.
That's sad.
That's good. They can hear me talk about that enormous member that I totally touched right before we died.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, remember, you were grabbing onto her spiky penis. Oh, wait, no, that was the fairy.
Okay, well, anyways.
Give her the old capuchin reach around. Let's go.
So let's see, I gotta end this streaming.
He's like, no.
Nah, don't end it.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming.
Anyone want